Who doesn't love to give and get a smile? Someone once said a smile is the light in the window of your face that tells people you're at home. But some of us do hold back, mostly because they just don't like the way they smile, the way their teeth look. Dr. Jeffrey Hughes from Brush Floss Dental Center is always smiling, and he says you can improve your smile, and he's going to show us how. Welcome back, Dr. Hughes.
So great to see you.
It always makes me sad to see people not smiling.
It's really unfortunate. Some people are walking around, they're going like this,
Exactly.
and when they speak, you don't have to do that. Everyone needs to be able to smile.
Well, a lot of people don't do it because they're concerned about the color of their teeth.
Right, absolutely. You know, the greatest thing going on now is bleaching. But I'll tell you a secret. You're not using bleach. You're really using something called peroxide. Because the outside of your teeth are clear and the inside of your teeth are yellow. What the peroxide does is it bleaches the dentin of your teeth and brings out the natural color and gets rid of those stains.
Now, some of those stains you can prevent.
Absolutely. Red wine, smoking.
Absolutely not a good thing.
And dark teas.
Well, can you have a little bit of some of that? I mean,
Of course you can have a little tea, but if
moderation, right?
you brush and floss afterwards, you're cool.
Okay, we actually have a picture of somebody who
Right.
went through this coloring, this bleaching process.
The bleaching process.
All right, this is the before picture.
Right, so this person, what you're seeing here is they have a lot of stains on their teeth, and they're intrinsic, they're in their teeth, and they're extrinsic on the outside of their teeth.
So that's a pretty serious problem.
Not so serious.
No.
Not so serious because we were able to bleach her teeth in the office, and if we see the next picture, wait till you see her smile.
That's the same person?
That's the same person. So with a little bit of enhancement, a little bit of adjusting of the edges of her teeth, and some in-office bleaching, and some take-home bleaching, we gave her a great smile.
Oh, let's go through the process of that. So what exactly does someone have to go through when they get their teeth bleached?
Well, you know, you can get some over-the-counter products. They're not nearly as strong as your dentist can provide you in your office, in their offices. And what happens is they have products that allow you to stay in the office, and then you take some things home. It's the concentration of the peroxide that gives you the better result.
How long is this process?
Well, what happens in the office, you're in the office about an hour, hour and a half, and then you go home and you take these trays that you fit on your teeth and you bleach your teeth maybe 20 minutes at night before you go to bed, making sure you brush and floss really well before and after, and you get a nice bright smile.
Now, what about some of those toothpaste products that say they can help you with whitening your teeth?
Well, I'd like to say that they're wonderful, but you really need to use a bleaching product designed for that.
So you can use both, perhaps?
Used in combination.
Okay. Now, there are also other ways that someone can improve their smile.
Sure.
And that is dental bonding.
Right. And so what's happening is, actually, it's not dental bonding we want to talk about right now. What we want to talk about is when someone has a bad crown on their front tooth.
Okay. And the bad crown is right there.
Right, exactly. What's happening is this person has a crown that's discolored. It was done a number of years ago, and the dentist did a good job when they were younger, and as they got older, that crown changed color.
How does it change color?
Because in the older products, they used actually acrylic, and it took on the stains of people's mouths. Now we use porcelain, and it doesn't change.
Okay, so let's take a look at the after.
And here we are. We worked really hard. We bleached the scal's teeth, and then we matched that front crown perfectly because, fortunately for us, we have an in-house laboratory that the technician can come down and match the shade. But your dentist, through diligence and giving him the time to do it, can also match a perfect crown.
All right, good. Now, dental bonding.
There you go.
Here we go. Let's take a look at this before picture.
So here we have a young gal who's unhappy with her smile, and if you look very carefully, you can see the two teeth on the outside. The gum isn't quite right, and the shape of those teeth are too small. She has what's called peg laterals.
What led up to this? How did this happen?
This is how you can blame her grandmother and mother and great ancestors.
So it's genetic.
Genetic. Tooth arch discrepancy. The wrong size tooth for the arch of this patient's mouth.
So there's absolutely nothing she could have done about this?
Absolutely not. And she went to the orthodontist. We got these teeth aligned properly. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add some plastic material or bonding and change her smile.
Okay, let's take a look at the after.
And there she
Wow.
is. And so what's so exciting is we also did a little work with her gum. And this is a young gal. She's only 11 years old. She has a phenomenal smile now.
Now, the gum issue, is that a major problem for many people?
Sure, you have to make sure your gums are healthy before you do anything. Good foundation, good house. Got to get those gums healthy. We work really hard. So, you know, brushing, flossing, how we talk about brushing your teeth all the time. That's why we call it the Brush and Floss Dental Center.
When people come in and say to you, I need to do something with my teeth, what's the biggest complaint out there for people?
Usually people say, I hate the color of my teeth.
That's the number one thing.
Number one thing. And sometimes it's not just the color. It's the shape and the size. It's building their smile around how their face actually looks. You don't want someone else's teeth. You want your teeth.
That's right. But what if they don't like what happens to them after that? Is there something they can do?
Sure. A lot of times people have crowns. They don't like them. You know, the generic name or the old name is caps. I had caps done. I can see black lines. Now we do crowns have no metal, so you don't see any of that.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, technology has certainly improved in dentistry over the years.
The crowns we do today are not the crowns we did 15 or 20 years ago.
And it goes so quickly, too, the process.
Yes, it's much faster, and a lot of times we find that patients are so much happier about their smile, automatically they're smiling.
Absolutely. Now, of course, some of these problems can be prevented.
You know,
what is it that you always say?
Brush and floss, you know, brush your teeth, brush them every day. Floss, 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 floss. Plaque will go away. We've got to brush and floss. And so what we see is those patients who maybe their teeth aren't so pretty.
Look at that.
Bam. This guy, brush and floss. He's doing it. He's taking care of his teeth. He's going to have them the rest of his life. Teeth for a lifetime with a great smile.
Wow. If you want more information on improving your smile, you can always contact Dr. Jeffrey Hoos at Brush and Floss Dental Center in Stratford. Dr. Hoos, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks
it was
so
wonderful.
much.